What is up, folks? Small OneHive Genesis back with a brand new video, and today I'm in Kiss My Axe. That's right, that's a social clan we set up during the weekend, during the Easter break, for a bit of fun, let our hair down, mess around with the new meta, game meta, new valks, whatever you want. We did have a few rules for this one. That's right, a few rules. I'm just going to outline them here. First of all, your two attacks must use fundamentally different troop compositions. So if you use, for example, valks for your first, you must use hogs or air for your second. So the idea was to mix it up, take the players out of their comfort zone, have a bit of fun. For Town Hall 8s, they couldn't use poison to deal with clan castle troops, and if they used valks, they must have used at least 10. So if you're using valks, you have to go heavy with them. For Town Hall 9s, no AQ walks, charges allowed. Healers are only allowed to be used on troops. First attack must be stoned, and if a Town Hall 9 was to use valks, must use at least 12 of them. For Town Hall 10s, no strict rules apply, just standard 3-star attempts. But, as you can see, it was a defeat by Warlord's level 10 clan. They actually did a pretty decent job. They didn't clear all our 9s, and although we're out of clan in Kiss My Axe, the OneHive War Machine, we don't like losing, so they certainly did a good job regardless. But just to get into the attacks, you can see we did get 3 Town Hall 10 triples here, and I'm going to start with number 4, Cottoneye Joe. Here he is. You've seen him all on Jake's videos. He's over here in Genesis now. He's been here for quite some time. And he's actually a Town Hall 10. But he's got that level 30 Queen, that level 26 King, level 2 Freeze there. That's about all he's done in his 5 years of being Town Hall 10. I'm not sure where he's going with it, but I'm hoping he's going to pick up the pace soon, surely. But anyway, let's get into the raid. You can see he started off with an AQ walk, obviously being in Town Hall 10. This was allowed. He could do pretty much what he wanted. You can see he's got the valks and the hogs in the bag there. And looking at the base, you know, it's a fairly early Town Hall 10, pretty much Town Hall 9 with the Infernos. But he has got that level 2 Inferno there. Has got the level 1 and obviously the decently leveled heroes, better than Cottoneye Joe's own heroes. But he's just going to run with a walk here, slowly moving her around. Then he's going to start his golem kind of valk portion from the other side. You can see the wall breakers coming in there while the golem is tanking. Wizards get picked off, but then in come the valks, the huge stream of valks there. They hit a bomb straight away, but there's of course a hound in the clan castle, so that's not going to affect them. The king's also in there. First freeze goes down on that Inferno tower and the queen. And the valks are going to zoom in there with the help of the rage. They're going to get right into that core, deal with that really quick. The king's bashing on the wall in classic queen fashion even. But he's not going where's desired. You can see the second freeze went down, didn't really do much. I think Cottoneye Joe was hoping his valks would migrate over there, but the hogs come in, and they're obviously taking up all the streams of that Inferno tower. But fortunately, the healer peels off and does heal them back up a bit. You can see the king's about to die out here. His barb's going around the side of the base. The hogs do get healed up a tad by that healer before it goes down to the air defense. The queen's still going strong now, back without her healers. And the last hill goes down. That's the last spell. But I don't know whether Cottoneye Joe was aware there is actually a last giant bomb over near this Tesla, which you will see any minute now. And this is where the raid gets very hairy, because all the hogs there take a huge explosion. They're all on very low health. Some other little bombs go off, and they are practically on no health here. When they move over, another 2 bombs go off, and you can see how low they are. Just incredible. The hound is distracted on the Golemite. The Golemite is going to go down in a second now, so the queen is very low health. All these hogs, anything hits them, they are dead. So he gets that poison down. As the Golemite goes down, the hound is going to very, very slowly pick off hogs here. Not going to be able to do much, but just does enough for these hogs to survive, get towards the bottom, these last few storages, the last camp. The queen is obviously there bashing through a wall, and she is able to join up with the party. Absolutely crazy raid. I don't really know how this worked out for the best in the end, but it does. The queen ignores the hound, shoots the camp, and the last remaining 3 hogs there or so do survive, and that is job done. So all you underlevel Town Hall 10 chaps, hopefully that gives you a bit of a bit of hope for the future. It can happen. But great raid to Cottoneye Joe. He actually got a 6-pack as an under-level Town Hall 10 on these lower-level Town Hall 10 bases with Infernos. So, yeah, great. I'm enjoying that stuff. But, you know, probably take another 5 years for Cottoneye Joe to max his heroes to Town Hall 9 level. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, moving on. We are next going in with Jelly. Good old Jellybean. He's moving in here, taking stones to the next level and taking 5 golems with basically a surgical go with Golem Avalanche on a base you would not normally expect to see this on. So I had to show this because we've obviously done the how to Golem Avalanche. We've done that video. So this was a really interesting one for me. He's got a few hogs there to supplement, and he uses 2 at the beginning to pick off some buildings before sending his king in. You'll notice he hasn't sent his queen in yet because there is, of course, a hound in the clan castle. Jelly doesn't want the queen to get held up on that. And then the golems are slowly moving across with the king. The king's job here is to take out the enemy king and the enemy queen. But you can see the next phase of the attack is coming in from the top here with the AQ. You can see that really nicely well-placed jump. So the golem's going to funnel back inside with some wizards in behind and get the job done there. You can see a few of those pups are surviving, but they get nicely poisoned off here. But the queen's slowly moving her way around the edge of the base. There's obviously nothing going to hit her, and this next golem coming in protects her fully, so she's able to move into the base, snipe off some structures. The last 2 golems coming in from 9 o'clock with some more wizards back up. Still got 2 jump spells. You can see the middle of the attack has kind of petered out, as you expect with this kind of base. But another really well-placed jump. He's got 2 golems, pretty much full health coming through. I say full health, one of them is pretty much half health, but the remainder is full, and he's got some more hogs. I really like his use of hogs in this raid because he makes sure defenses are distracted, and then basically has 1-for-1 trades coming in, which is beautiful to see. He's still got a bit of base left here. A golem and a load of golemites left. The queen's still up with her ability. Still got 2 hogs in the bag. Still 2 wizards as well. And they're going to move around. You can see the wizard tower gets distracted there. And some more hogs coming in on the back end here. Lovely little hogs. They do work again. This wizard tower is going to do a bit of work. But I think that hog just gets it done in the end with the help of the wizard. You can see there's still some golems still up. The queen is landlocked at this point, but the wizards are going around the edge. That hog is key in there. He's going to do some beautiful work. You can see him getting onto the last Tesla there. The only thing that can hurt this raid. The queen's ability is used. She's going to go for a wall. And that is job done. The hog survives, and he's going to help clean up. And you can see the base is completely decimated. And that is how beautifully this attack works. It works like a wave. Just moves around the base. And actually the first time I've seen it on not a kind of dead zone, it's not an easily pathed base. So congratulations to Jellyman. Nice to see you moving out your comfort zone, trying something crazy in a wall like this. Very good indeed. Right. Righty ho. On to the next one. We have got number 14, Fahim. And he's going in with what can only be described, really, as surgical Valkyries. You can see he's got 11 Valkyries there. So he has got, I think, another 3 max Valks in the clan castle. So he was keeping in line with the regulations for this war. And those healers are going to be used for the Valks, which we'll see in a minute. So he's got a golem down with his queen, with some wizards. And I think he deploys half his Valkyries, 5 or 6 Valkyries here. He's got 5 of them going in with a jump spell, and they're just going to get in here. Surgical Valks drops another 2, so that's 7 in altogether. Still got 4 in the bag, another 3 in the clan castle. The hound does come out. I think all these guys had hounds, but 1 double giant bomb is down. And the heal goes down over that mini Tesla farm. There's 3 Teslas there. You can see it's kind of working like the kind of surgical go with the Golem Avalanche like we've seen, with another golem coming in from 9 o'clock. The king's going for a wall, the couple of Valks up there. Don't know what he's up to. He's got a wall. But anyway, the rest of the Valks, I think he's dropped 4 more up here. And they're just going to beat for a wall. No wall breakers needed. They're going to get in there, take care of your defences. You can see this well-placed jump spell, which is going to allow what's remaining of these Valks Golemites to move forward into the next compartment. Hopefully give that queen some protection, able her to use her DPS, take out a few more. few more structures. You can see his last spell's going down there at the heel. But you can see at this point, in comes the Clan Castle Valks. Obviously, because the clan was level 1, we didn't have the Max Valkyrie, so he's got 3 level 4s. But this is a really cool part of the raid, because he's going to use those 3 healers to keep those Valks up against the decreased Queen DPS. Only level 19 Queen, so they're going to move in there. One survives, takes out the Queen, and then this wizard, this Max Wizard here, is going to act as Super Wizard. He is going to survive the whole raid and take out the remaining defences in that compartment. You can see the Queen's on pretty low health, but she's got a team of wizards, a couple of Valks left. She's moving around the other side of the base, and it's looking like a real nice 3-star here. Kind of really weird composition, really weird style. Don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Surgical Valks, is this now a thing? Who knows, but really interested to see that raid. Like, of course, the rules are quite constricting in this war, but as we often find, having those constrictions, having those rules, actually enables you to focus the mind and be more creative within those parameters. So a great raid buy for him. I've got one more Town Hall 9 attack to show for this one, and it is number 18. We've got a bit of Warlord, who has come on magnificently in the last few wars. He is 3-starring left, right, and centre. You see this one, he's going with 14 Valks, 13 Loons. I think he's got a Golem in the Clan Castle there, so it's going to be a GoVaLo. We don't see these very often, but you can see how central the Queen is there, how kind of enclosed those ADs are, but you can see the Quake spells there are going to open up pretty much the whole, well, all 4 of those ADs. You can see he's using a Valk or 2 to set his funnel, so he's dropped 1 Valk, got some wizards going in, got the Golem, which is pretty much almost down, but you can see he's ripping the Valks in here, funneled off really well. They're going to follow in with the heroes. The Queen's going to be on the Hound, but that Rage goes down, and these Valks under Rage are just crazy. That heal probably could have gone a little deeper into the base there, but he's raised them up. They've been under spell influence the whole time, and they're going to take care of all of those ADs. You can see them before we could blink, they've all gone down, and he's going to selectively loon defences all around the edge of the base. Goes a bit haywire on the bottom with those mines, but the loons do get through and onto the wizard towers. Just absolute carnage. Just a real imaginative raid. Fallout was really superb, and it, before it's even begun, it's over basically. You see those air skeletons are just gonna just kind of irritate those loons. Both heroes are still up, got both abilities, didn't even use them. Valks are still up, loons doing cleanup. Just a crazy raid, and great to see these kind of things, because on a standard anti-3 base, you don't see it very often. But you guys who, of course, don't see anti-3s very often, you should go and try this out, try this raid out. Very satisfying when you get the job done, and really exciting to watch the collapse of a base like that. Of course, we've seen it a lot at Town Hall 8 with those kind of cord air defences, and when you see it at Town Hall 9, you can pull off the same kind of style. So great job to Warlord. The last attack we'll move on to in this one, in this excellent social war, is actually going to be a Town Hall 8. Got to give the Town Hall 8 some love. Of course, they couldn't use poison spells to deal with the Clan Castle, so harking back to the old days, definitely needed some skill to deal with Clan Castles back in the day, and Lazy Ninja, our resident couch potato, is back on it. I'm sure you guys have seen this base before. It's the classic foreign base that we see a lot, so we know where the traps are. We know the DGB is going to be in here somewhere, so he sends some hogs in. Their job is to take out the pathing to that double giant bomb and to get the Clan Castle lure. Now, of course, with the poison spell update, you can no longer double poison. So he's going to have to draw the Clan Castle down to the bottom here. You can see he's got more Barch in his camps now, because he knows he has to distract that dragon. So he's just going to drop some whiz down, then feed the barbs in, keep feeding the barbs in, keep the dragon distracted. Possibly would have used a poison spell, but of course against the rules for this one. But he's going to get that taken out really easily. Dragons and loons are so easy to deal with at Town Hall 8 when you do it like that. You can see he's sending his first group of hogs in. It's just going to be a surgical hog kind of raid. But they're going to move around nicely. As you can see, the double giant bomb was in there, so they're going to completely avoid that. The king goes down from some excellent tanking with some more hogs. Surgically entering the base, they're going to zero in on those point defense, take them down quickly. You've got some skeletons popping there, but as you can see, you've still got those 2 poisons in the bag. Clan Castle hogs come in with the others. They're going to collapse on that spot. Brilliant heal there, brilliantly timed. Keeps all those hogs up over that bomb, and now they have nothing to worry about because they're not going to travel to that last bomb, which hasn't been popped in there. There's too much power there to take care of those last 2 defenses, and the cleanup is just beautiful. It's already started around the entirety of the base, and that's going to be a really quick raid. Still got the poison in the bag, still got plenty of hogs up. They're fine. They're just going to do some beautiful cleanup. The king's obviously stood up. That's why you don't put your king on the outside of the base, because you can just do easy king swaps like that. So make sure if you're building a base, make sure you have your king on the inside, not easily lured. But we will do a base building video, I think. Town Hall 8 base building video. I can see that coming. But anyway, great raid by the lazy ninja. He's a superb Town Hall 8 attacker. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Smorg. Happy Easter. Over and out.